Hello, Mike here. I'm back again to talk about my residential real estate investment experiences, hoping that I might be able to give some others, first-time investors, people who are just looking at entering into the industry, some advice and some of the experiences I've come across over the years. I've been in residential real estate investment for well over 35 years, so my subject today is, should you sell your investment property? Well, the short answer to that is no. Like many people, I entered the industry many years ago knowing that it's a long-term investment. But as things happen and you buy different properties, you may renovate them. You may think, oh, this is a nice time to sell. The market's good, and you go and sell it. And you give away your best asset, something which continues to grow over many years and something which produces an income through, obviously, tenants, rental. So yes, I've made mistakes in the early days. There's properties that I wish I'd kept. There's subdivisions I've done which I have sold the land off, and which I wish I'd kept the land and build new houses on it. But the mistakes can be made, and as I said, I'm been in many years, but if you're a younger person and you're entering into it, my advice is don't sell, not unless it's an emergency and you need money immediately or whatever. But the reasons why you should keep investment properties are obvious. Number one reason is capital appreciation. In Australia, where I'm located, property generally increases 100% over 10 years, normally doubles in price. That's not in every suburb, not in every state, but as a general rule. Also, the opportunity to build a portfolio through asset growth, building up your equity. Of course, you can buy more properties, which further down the line gives you more rental income, capital growth, which brings you more wealth as you get older. I personally have handled my property management myself, so it's been good for me. It's a sort of a small business. It gives you the opportunity to manage your properties and deal with your tenants, etc., etc. And as you get older, it gives you another little business, something to place your time with, and another interest. And I've found that that's, for me, it's worked quite well. I still do it now, and I haven't employed property managers because I'm virtually semi-retired now, and it gives me, my knowledge has been built up of many years, so I handle it myself. Tax deductions, of course, with your tax depreciation on the property, etc. If you're negative geared, that's another tax deduction. So these are all reasons why not to sell an investment property. In Australia, at the moment, being a landlord, with the situation with the lack of housing, being a landlord at the moment is probably one of the better times we've seen, because properties, if you've got a good property, there's a wide variety of people willing to rent it. And of course, with a shortage of property, you can be a little bit more specific in who you want to enter your property. So that's an advantage at this very moment. The other downside, of course, is interest rates have been going up. So if you are under mortgage, your costs of holding the property have been going up. But that should be offset with the rental increases you would have been receiving over the last 12 months to 2 years. So there's genuine reasons why, if you can, live out this interest rate rising period and hang on to your properties, and as Australia's population's growing, there's more housing required. If you're a property person, you've got quite an extensive portfolio, I can see very good growth times, and I can see good times ahead. So there's my video, there's my advice, and I hope if anybody's listening and they get some benefit out of that, fantastic. See you on the next time.